Hello, my fellow book lovers and book fanatics of the universe. It's Alex, the booktuber, back at it again with a new video. And for tonight, I'm going to be doing a book review of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Titan's Curse. And I just want to say, I had a blast reading this book. And I think so far, this is my favorite book in this series. And anyway, I'm going to give you guys a summary from the book and what I thought of it. So far, it takes place when Percy is now 14 years old, and he and his friends Annabeth and Thalia, who is the daughter of Zeus, go to this new school in Maine, but they soon run into some trouble there, and they also run into their friend Grover, and then the school they were at was called Westover Hall, and it's kind of like a military academy. And along the way, they discovered two new half-bloods by the names of Nico and Bianca D'Angelo. And they also happen to fight this villain named Dr. Thorne, who is the evil vice principal of that academy. And I could not stand him at all because he was scary, and he is someone who you do not want to have as a principal or even a vice principal at school. If so, please go like the video if you agree with me. If so, then you're doing the right thing. And principals should always be nice, not evil and monstrous like Dr. Thorne. And I also found out is that Dr. Thorne isn't really a human. He is this monster called a manticore. And it's a mythical creature. And they also happen to run into some really adventurous girls called the Hunters. And they are a group of strong young women. And they are led by Artemis, who is the goddess of the hunt. And one of the hunters is a strong lieutenant named Zoe Nightshade. And she's a little rough around the edges, and I could not stand her either at all. Because she did have a little bit of attitude and some sass. And along the way, Percy and his friends try to take Nico and his sister Bianca to Camp Half-Blood where they could be safe, but only Nico got to go to Camp Half-Blood while his sister chose to be a hunter along with the other members of Artemis's group of hunters, because the hunters are for girls only. And for all my female fans of the Percy Jackson series, and if you guys are a fan of Artemis and her hunters, then go smash that like button if you believe in girl power. If so, then I think all you young women are strong, independent, awesome, and are not afraid to be yourselves and stand up for what is right. And also, Annabeth also gets captured in the video, and also Percy and his friends now have to go save her, and they also go face to face with Luke and his army that's still growing, and he's going to have demigods, monsters, even mortals, and there's a new villain called the General, and they are all being led by Kronos, who is the Lord Titan of the series. And if you guys think that they can stop Luke and the army from growing again, then go smash that like button if you think that they can fight Luke and the General and save Annabeth. And Artemis also gets captured in the story too as well. And let's just hope that they can go save her too before the winter solstice happens, because that's how long they have until bad things start to happen to them. And I also want to say is that on my scale of 1 to 10 for the book, I am going to give this book a solid 10 out of 10. And if you guys are looking for a good book to read in the Percy Jackson series, I would recommend The Titan's Curse. And I also love the cover. And I think Rick Riordan did such an awesome job. Like, you can see Percy and his winged Pegasus named Blackjack. And a Pegasus is basically a winged horse. And they're a little similar to a unicorn. And the difference between a unicorn and a Pegasus is that unicorns actually have a horn, like, kind of like where their head is. And they have wings too as well, and they are magical. But with a Pegasus, they do not have horns. But they do have wings, and they are pretty masculine. And I think both mythical creatures are awesome. And if I ever had a Pegasus, I would definitely want to ride one through the sky. And that would be so awesome and really cool. I hope you all enjoyed the video. So please make sure you go like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications for when I do my next video for you guys pretty soon. And the next book I'm going to read is The Battle of the Labyrinth. And I can't wait to find out what happens in that book. And I am so glad that I am reading the Percy Jackson series. And that is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, even as a kid. And I think this is like my new second favorite book series, other than Harry Potter. And also, please don't forget to go follow me on Instagram too as well. And I just want to say, I love you all so, so much with my heart. And I am going to continue spreading all my positivity, good vibes, and all my kindness to you all, and I'm proud to call you my fans and my viewers. And thank you all so, so much for your support on my journey. So, that is it for now. And stay tuned for next time. Peace out, my fellow demigods and half-bloods. Good night.